All right, so I'm getting everything set up. Oh, headphones, headphones, headphones. I'm gonna get my other new pair of headphones from Christmas and see if that works. Ugh.
Wow, wow.
Hey, give me a moment to switch over to my other headphones.
A few weeks after that dust up at the OK Corral, I was still after Johnny.
Okay. Okay.
Hi. Excuse me about that. So, what you been up to?
Much. Will they be able to hear me in stream?
They can hear you. It's just that the compression's gonna be a bit different.
Oh, interesting.
Well, I'm gonna turn on my noise
Hmm.
gate stuff because I don't want it to like get so about that. So, no, what you been up
Hmm?
to? Why
What'd you
is it
say?
echoing? Why is it echoing?
I have no clue. Do you have your stream open?
My stream is open right now. People can see it.
That might be why it's echoing then.
I'm gonna be sure it's not echoing. Yeah. I'm gonna be sure
Hmm.
that it doesn't echo because I hate echoing. Also, I'm gonna turn off. I want to get off of Spotify, and I think you already know what I'm doing right now. I'm working on that project that I've been working on for months.
Yeah. That Luna looks cute.
So is it Scooter Bloom? I'm gonna ask you, are you Scooter Bloom still?
Um, sort of? My Discord's not Scoodle Bloom anymore, but my Google's still that.
So you said something happened with your Discord thing?
Yes. Do you remember gosh darn it, what was his name? Uh I think it was Midnight Fang accidentally hacked me by sending me a Discord Nitro gift, but it was accidentally a hack one, is what he said anyway.
Yeah, I don't care for him.
Yeah.
I I tell people all the time, don't even listen to Midnight Fang. Midnight Fang is, oh my lord, people these days. My God,
I can
people.
agree with that, but even though I kind of like Midnight Fang a little bit, but after that, I don't really trust him as much as I used to, but we still talk every once in a while.
I just don't care for them. It's just they're annoying. They're annoying to me. They basically get themselves. They have blamed some of my friends about stuff. They also gotten my friends in trouble when I told them to screw off. But besides anything else, I have been doing my stream and I had to restart it because my thing was not acting right. I've been trying to work on fixing some tweaking related stuff with my yeah, the body movements I've been having lately to anyone who doesn't know this on stream and anyone even you, I've been just having issues with getting my rig stuff. I can figure out what the reason why my stuff is glitching out so badly because I haven't, reset the bones. I can undo this.
We tried Blender.
No, I do. I hate Blender. I to this day I would never.
I kind
Try.
of do too. I like SFM because it's easier to use, but it's like so laggy and stuff. And yeah, that's the only reason why I don't like SFM, is how laggy it is. But I love SFM for like how easy it is to use compared to anything else. Am I right?
Well, it's 100% correct because I think Blender is a pain in the ass. Like it'd be like, yeah, I am not gonna mess with Blender just because people want to make some really beautiful animations. When that's gonna take about a whole freaking half of 10 years to learn again, or less than 4 years.
Yes.
I don't have
I
time.
picked up Blender, I mean not Blender, but I picked up SFM in a matter of seconds. Because how easy it is to use. All I had to do was just watch one video, and bam, you can just animate really easily.
I have been learning every single tactic there is in Blender. I have tried to do everything you can imagine in just Blender.
Yeah, but it's so hard to use. It takes forever. Absolutely forever.
Yeah, it's like there's one thing about Blender that I found out about is that people say it's more stable. But I don't believe that because how can SFM how can Blender be stable when in reality every time someone uses it it's gonna break? It's like, okay, come on, like I get it that people want
It's in the computer, actually.
I'm trying to say here something. But I'm trying to say that anytime that I've used Blender, I hate it. I tried my best to play around with it for so many times, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like building my own custom models. I don't
Or
like
either.
I don't like it because you have to spend so many hours on just building rigs.
Yes. I like finding rigs like for SFM or something that are already pre-made. Have you seen the NSFW MLP stuff?
Not safe for work stuff. Yes, I have seen plenty of it.
I love the new one by what was his name? I have it on Patreon actually, which is nice.
You mean Diz? Or is it something like that?
Yeah. I think it was something like that.
Yeah, I don't use Patreon. I only do it to pay for the stuff I want.
Yeah.
And
I
I've
really
been
like the Patreon models though, because they have so many good models. I even have the Crittermatic stuff, a little bit of it.
What is?
Crittermatic stuff.
Your audio sounds terrible. I don't know how you're trying to say. Type it down because I don't know what you're talking about.
Sorry that my audio is bad.
It is. It's very bad on my end.
Might be my internet, I guess, because if I use Skype or if I use my amp from my computer, it sounds better. But I'm using my amp right now to modify my voice, but apparently it's not working very well. Because it's supposed to make it sound better when I'm talking in BC.
Kiddermatic? I never heard of them before.
Oh.
So I really don't know what you're talking about. That's the problem. And also, how you been drawing stuff lately or no?
Been drawing stuff, yeah. Such as this. 1 second, let me find it again.
You can show me it. I don't care.
Okay.
They won't be able to see anything on
Document?
stream because I have it completely blanked out.
Well, that's good. Isn't that cute? You like the idea of sprinkles for the Kieran scales?
Really interesting. You know, I might give you my OC to draw and not safe for work stuff, which I consent to.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I don't have Pac-Man, also my friend Pac-Man or Flutters too. He has my own OC, but
Mm-hmm.
his is not as good. He's trying his best, but I think you do a lot better than what some people do.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm just right now trying to figure out. Let me go get my OC real quick and see if it will download it and I can give you the rep sheet of it, because I think you kind of deserve a little bit of some drawing stuff since you already know what you're doing. But for me, I'm doing animation. I don't do digital art, but I tried. I only do base art. I don't do my own art because I know I'm gonna slip so easily out of doing it. I'm gonna
Or just
see.
get drawn by hand or on PC.
I'm more traditional, so I think you'd be better off doing the digital part. I'm just trying to get where my picture is because I know it's in my files. I don't normally tell people this, but I have a ton of files of my own OC, and I have almost 120 pictures of my OC from every person I met online, including about almost 100 pictures that I made of her, which was years ago. Hi, cartoons. My internet's doing that thing where it keeps telling me that my bandwidth is breaking. That's the one thing I hate about my computer is my bandwidth is so terrible where I'm at that trying to live stream is like a pain in the ass.
Hmm.
So what I will say about stuff that you're pretty good at what you're doing for your art, but Pac-Man, he doesn't have all the skills. Like, I'm giving him the best criticism I can tell you off the bat. It's bad.
I like Flutter's art.
I like it too, as long as it's, I think one time it looked like he broke my legs on one of my OCs, but you know what? I don't care, as long as he didn't abuse the living crap out of it.
Yeah.
But back to SFM. Well, what I know from SFM, I have learned almost everything you can possibly try to. Like, I already know that I have to fix a ton of glitches in SFM. But my problem is that it will not look good and render after it's finished because there's a ton of. I can't fix all this. Is the problem. The problem I have with my computer is that whenever I'm fixing something in SFM, it breaks it. It just straight up breaks my project after I already finished so many hours on it. I think I spent at least, if I were to calculate how many hours from my point of view, I don't know if I've told anyone this, but I have at least spent almost 200 hours on this. That sounds a bit overkill right there for SFM. Argo Damien does his for about a whole half a year. That's more than 600 hours at most.
Wow.
600 hours is not bad in my recommendation when it comes to projects, but that's a little overkill even for me because I can't go over that mark. That would be like 10-hour, that'd be like 25-hour, 85-hour week schedules. So, without further ado, I'm going to give you my OC because I haven't showed you my new one and she is yellow now. She's not pink anymore. I still have my old one. I'm going to see if it will download here because I really want you to see what you can do with her. Now, the art style is not mine, but someone else did it for me for free. It's a pretty good picture that someone did. But here it is. I'm going to give you the link. This is the only page you're gonna have. It's blanked out on that, so there you go. But the one issue that I have with Blender is that I used to try to play around with all the mechanics in it. It was a very difficult, taunting task to like play around with the animation stuff. Because keyframing was a nightmare for
Are you
me.
a Kieran?
I'm not a
Are you type
Karen.
of Kieran or something?
Mine's a unicorn.
What are you? Oh, because your tail reminds me of a Kieran.
Because the person who drew it did so. I told them
Interesting.
they basically have kind of a style like that, but it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's
You want me to
not.
change your tail when I do it?
Yeah, you can push her tail in a little bit. I think I can tell you that her tail is not that long, but the person who did make it, I told them you can do whatever you want with it, as long as it's okay by me, and I can tell you what needs to be changed.
Yeah.
What I learned about doing SFM art is that I do animations, which commission wise that would cost you, I think my most pricing, I think if I were to do it by commission wise, minimum wage here is about $7 and stuff, or $10 an hour. So if I spent almost 2 hours at most, if you want no complexity and it's just a simple map and you tell what map you want it to be on, then I will figure out what I can price it at. I really need to start setting up my Patreon also, which no one knows I have besides maybe about 2 or 3 people I do. And I am never linked it to any other site besides certain people that wanted to see my profile.
Would you like a certain base? Like a certain pose? Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm right here. I'm just trying to think, well, pose. I think what I want to do is some kind of simple central vector pose, like some of the ones I do for Not Safe for Work. Because that's normally what I like seeing people use whenever they're like yours is back in and stuff. But I think it'd be good to do like a stand up not safe work pose, or just a stand up safe work when either one works for different things.
Standing up?
Yeah, like on all fours. If you want to do like a like a little bit sideways where the head's a bit almost 3D, and where her face is a little bit like sideways. So that's kind of where I mostly see a lot of on the right hand side. I draw on the right hand side a lot. I don't draw on the left hand.
Okay. Let me think.
Yeah.
What would you like her facing?
Like I think from front facing. I think a little bit of like face front. I think face front's normally where I see a lot of poses with those are. It should work.
That's supposed to be help, not hello.
Oh yeah. News basis first. So I have. Oh yeah. Let me go fetch one. Let's see here. Let me view my own stream while I'm trying to do that, so no one knows what it is.